I am redoing all of my settings in Sierra Chart, so I thought I would record a how-to video on how to define and set alerts for a few different things in Sierra Chart. So the first thing we're going to do is define the alert names and the sounds. So we're going to go to the top and click Global Settings and then click General Settings. All right, so in the window that pops up, if you're not already there, click the Alerts tab at the top. So for me, I'm already there. So alert number, this is where we're going to define, we're going to choose which alert we want to define. So we're going to click the drop down list and I want to start with alert 1. I just want it to play one time, but you can change that number if you want. So for me, I want this to be my market open alert that plays at 7:30 Mountain Time when the stock market opens. I want this to play play text. So in the text to play, when this alert triggered, I'm going to type market is open. There's some other options here. You can capture an image when the alert plays. You can include it in chat, pop-ups, things like that. But for me, I just leave this the way it is. I don't necessarily need images captured. So for alert sound file name, I'm just gonna delete that if that's already populated. But this is where you would choose a sound, which I'm gonna show you in coming up here in a second. And then down here, for user defined name right here, I'm going to click and I'm going to type market is open. This is going to make it easier to choose the sound later when we set it. All right, now let's do alert 2. Alert 2 is going to be the sound I want played when my order gets filled. So for alert sound file name, I'm going to click here and hit select. And there's a number of sounds that come with Sierra Chart. I really like to use alert sound 2. And then you can upload your own if you have sounds that you'd like to use. But I'm going to click that and click open. And we can click the test sound button to hear what that sounds like. And then for user defined name, I'm going to call this order filled. All right, and then let's do alert 3. This is going to be TP when my take profit is hit. So again, I'm going to select from the list, and I kind of like the cash register, this one. So that's what that sounds like, and I'm going to call it TP filled. Alert 4 is going to be my stop filled, and actually for this I'm also going to do text to play, and I'm going to do stop filled, and I'm going to title this one stop filled. And the last one I want to define is going to be when I set a price alert. I don't do this one very often, but I will have one in case I do want it. This one I like to use alert sound, which sounds like that, pretty simple. And then I'm going to call this price alert. Okay, I'm good with all that. So now I'm going to click OK. So I've now defined all of the alerts that I want to use. So now we need to set them up. So for the time alert, that's the one that goes off at 7:30. Click window at the top, and then click Alert Manager. In the pop-up that comes up, click the Alerts tab and click Add Time Alert. The alert name I'm going to call Market Open, and I want this to go off at 7:30. That's when the stock market opens Mountain Time. I'm going to set the alert date in the future, otherwise you get a little error. And then I want this to repeat every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then over on the right, you have a couple options if you want it to show up in the log or a pop-up. For me, I don't want those, but the alert number drop-down list, this is where you're going to choose the sound you wanted that you just defined. So for me, that is the market is open, and I'm going to click add. So now we've got this time alert So every Monday through Friday, this will go off. It will say market is open at 7:30. All right, I'm gonna X out of that window. Now to set the alerts associated with my orders getting filled, I'm going to go to trade tab at the top, and then click general trade settings. And then here I'm going to click the notifications tab at the top. I'm already there. This is where we can define our alert sounds for our orders. So for me, oh, I already did it. So I want an alert when order is filled. So I'm going to click over here, and from the drop down list, click order filled. I also want an alert for when my target is filled. So in that drop down list, I select TP filled, and then I want an alert when stop is filled. So again, I'm going to click the drop down and choose stop filled. And obviously, if you want these other alert sounds, you can choose from the drop down menus, but for me this is all I really need, so I'm going to go ahead and click OK, and that is how you can define and set alerts.